What if I told you that everything holding you back from your dream life is not out there, but inside you? Picture waking up tomorrow with unstoppable clarity, energy, and drive. What if the life you want, the person you're destined to become, has been waiting for you on the other side of a single, uncomfortable decision? Today, we're uncovering the secret to personal growth, the exact truth Dr. Myles Munroe revealed, a truth so powerful it can change everything if you dare to live it. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Project, your space for transformation and next-level breakthroughs. If you're ready to build a life you love, don't just watch, be part of the journey. Hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and join a community of people committed to real, unstoppable personal growth. Let's get deep, because this isn't just another motivational talk. This is the raw reality about growth. The secret to personal growth isn't a hidden hack or shortcut. It's not about aging, reading more books, or passively enduring life's setbacks. Personal growth is a decisive, daily act, a conscious choice you make about who you will become. Most people want their lives to change, but almost nobody wants to feel the pain required to grow. Here's the uncomfortable question Dr. Myles Munroe would ask you right now. What if the only thing standing between you and your greatest life is your refusal to grow? Not your past, not your parents, not your environment, just you. Are you willing to change who you are, not just what you do? Because growth means looking in the mirror and declaring, "This version of me is not enough for the future I desire." That's where everything begins. See, the secret is this. Growth doesn't just happen with time. Time alone makes you older, not wiser. Plenty of people live the same year on repeat and call it experience. Real growth requires you to be deliberate. It is planned, intentional, and sometimes painfully uncomfortable. You don't drift into greatness. You plan it, you sacrifice for it, you fight for it, every day. When was the last time you purposefully did something you didn't want to do, just because you knew it would grow you? Have you thrown yourself into a new, intimidating environment? Chosen a habit that forced you to level up when everything inside you wanted to play small? If you can't remember, you're not alone. But that's also the most dangerous place to be. Coasting isn't safe. It is the silent killer of your potential. People love the thought of change, the inspirational quotes, the energy of a fresh start. But when the moment comes to embrace discomfort, that's where most bow out. Because the true secret to personal growth is that pain is your ally, not your enemy. Pain shows you where you need to grow. Comfort seduces you to stay as you are, but it never delivers fulfillment. In fact, the comfort zone is a beautifully disguised prison. Every day you say yes to comfort, you say no to your own potential. Let me know in the comments. When was the last time you did something uncomfortable, simply so you could grow? If this message is resonating, hit that like button. It's how we keep the conversation going and reach more people ready for their own breakthroughs. Understand this. Extraordinary people aren't born, they are built. One disciplined, uncomfortable decision at a time. If you want to radically change your life, structure your days for growth. Shape your mindset, your environment, your habits in a way that makes real transformation non-negotiable. There is no convenience in growth. If you wait for the perfect moment, it will never come. Life always presents an excuse to coast. That's why real growth must be rooted in your commitment, not your feelings. This is the tragedy of most lives, waiting for something outside of themselves to push them forward. It never happens. Inspiration might start the engine, but only discipline keeps it running. You either run your habits, or your habits will run your life. That's the hidden law Dr. Myles Munroe taught. If you repeatedly choose comfort, you don't just stop growing, you start shrinking, and so does your future. Every destiny is built one small brick at a time, but most people never see it because they're busy or distracted, not intentional. Ask yourself, if your future will look like your habits today, what are you building? What are you compounding through your routine? Show me your habits in the next hour after you wake up, and I'll show you your future. By the way, if you haven't already, now's a great moment to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you don't miss powerful lessons like these. Your support helps spread practical wisdom, and who knows, this might be the episode that changes someone's life because you shared or engaged. Here's another secret. Your routine is not just a list of tasks, it's the silent architect of your destiny. You don't become who you want to be by wishing, but by consistently doing. Most people are active yet not aligned. They do a lot, but not the right things. They crave change but fall into cycles of distraction, confusion, and blame. But the truth? Your life isn't changed in moments of inspiration. It transforms in the hours when no one is watching. Greatness is hidden in the boring things, the daily disciplines. Pressing snooze, scrolling your phone, skipping your habits. These tiny decisions dictate everything. To truly grow, you must own your story and your future. Blame may feel justified, but it never gets you unstuck. Healing from your past doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means deciding you are more powerful than those old wounds. Growth is your responsibility. You didn't choose the pain that happened, but you must choose the recovery. That is the cost, and also the privilege, of becoming whole. Healing means letting go of the survival identity you created. It means shifting from wounded to victorious, from stuck to soaring. That process is not easy. It's lonely work. But freedom and fulfillment both live only on the other side of doing this hard, intentional inner work. Dr. Myles Munroe taught that growth happens where comfort ends. If you're not growing, you're shrinking. That pit in your stomach, the fear, the discomfort, that's the doorway, not a roadblock. Every time you choose challenge over ease, you are chiseling away the limits that hold you back. Stop waiting for fear to disappear and act anyway, because action itself is how courage is built. You don't need more inspiration, you need more structure. Habits that align with your deepest purpose, protect your mornings, eliminate energy-draining distractions. The future you want isn't out there somewhere. It's being carved by the small, invisible decisions you make hour by hour, day by day. Choose discomfort as your compass. When you feel the urge to pull back, lean in instead. Here's the final truth. Most people want transformation without tension, elevation without resistance. But the secret to personal growth is choosing the pain of discipline over the pain of regret. The grind, the repetition, the uncelebrated hours. This is where your character is forged and your destiny is decided. Discipline is not glamorous, but it is the foundation of greatness. Let others call you obsessed. Embrace the isolation. Let your routine elevate you, not just motivate you. Your future is created by discipline, by keeping your own promises when nobody else is watching. So stop waiting for the right moment. Stop chasing motivation. Build discipline. Let discomfort be your ally, not your enemy. Cross the bridge between where you are and where you're meant to go. Grow, not just for yourself, but for everyone your potential will touch. If you felt a shift today, there's more where that came from. Check out our other videos on the Growth Mindset Project for deeper dives and practical tools. And don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss what could be your next breakthrough. Your growth journey starts and continues right here. Don't just dream about it, live it.